Hi guys, Lonnie here. Guys, today I'm back with a very exciting video that I really wanted to make. I'm gonna be talking about the warrior, how I would like the warrior to be next patch. Doubt this is gonna happen, but I think the warrior I'm about to show you would be much more fun to play than the warrior we have right now. And at the same time, still like 100% keep the identity and make it a little bit harder to play. And definitely make the other weapons and abilities more viable than they are right now. So I'm 100% sure that if Hyras would one-to-one copy what I'm about to say, there would probably be 3 different warrior builds. X-warrior would obviously be good. Sword warrior would be more fun, at least. And lastly, the javelin warrior instead of the hammer warrior. Let's get into it, boys. So guys, let's take a look at the current warrior abilities and warrior talents, as well as the weapons. Like, this here is the basic build. Everyone pretty much always plays this. Like, Inspire on the heal for the burst, Warrior's Arsenal for the 20% bonus damage on the X, Brutality for the 600 damage on impact, and then obviously like the rest really doesn't matter. It's Forge Healing Shot, Forge Roaring Axe, Forge Heroic Leap, of course. So I talked about this in my weapon balance video before, but I definitely want to see a nerf to the X and straight up just in damage, tune it down to 800 damage with the talent. But listen guys, generally what you have to know is I want to remove this 20% damage talent, okay? I want to make it so, hey guys, I just realized that I'm ultra bright here. Okay, this is better. Okay, where was I? I want to remove this talent, okay? I want to make this a complete basic like passive for every class. Every class should have 20% more damage with their own class weapons, okay? Because my goal is that you run around and forge a class weapon twice. Like, this will make the game much more diverse. You will not be running around with the same weapon combos all the time. Like, you are still gonna get games where you play X plus slug rifle or X plus sniper rifle. But there will also be games where you play X and then either find like a javelin and go long range, or find a sword and sometimes even go that close to the enemies, you know? And depending on what you get, it will highly change how you play the game. And I think this would be great for the game. Like, this way, we can focus on actually building fun talents for the different weapons and abilities that are not just purely based on numbers, okay? Like, when I play X-Warrior, I'm just forced to play 20% bonus damage, and that's pretty boring. So, that being said, let me introduce you to my idea, actually Lancelot's idea, for an X talent. It's called the Raging Axis. Maybe I'll draw like an angry picture or something. How it works. Each hit with the X boosts attack speed by 8%. This stacks up to 4 times, and the effect disappears after missing an X or 5 seconds later after the last X connected. I think this is really great. This would, keep in mind, in my version, the X already gets a big damage nerf. In the current patch, this would be absolutely broken. But if you think about it, the first X is coming out at normal speed. Second X, 8% faster. Third X, 16. Fourth X, 24. And the fifth X at 32%. This is as fast as it goes. This is normally when the enemy dies, because with my new 800 damage X, you will actually need 5 X's to kill anyone that uses Vigon, because with 4 you're only at 3200 damage. And I just think this would really play together really good. And at the same time make for some really crazy plays in solo squads. And it is super skill based. It's not that easy to hit 5 X's in a row. And anytime you miss, like, the buff is gone, you know? I think this would be a really fun talent, a skill based talent, and a strong talent. And talents should be strong. Next up, the sword. Oh my god, I got some big changes for this one. Okay, the sword, okay, now has an active right click ability. Okay, you gotta know, you can throw it like a boomerang. It flies out and flies back to you. Not too far, like, let's say like 10 to 15 meters. And now comes the warrior talent. The warrior talent will make it so that with another right click, you can teleport to the sword. This again would be highly skill based, really fun to use. Could make for some great combos. Like, imagine like leaping, throwing your sword, like teleporting to the sword, switching weapons mid-air, you know? Like, you could do some crazy shit. And it would like fight the basic issue that warrior has, that sword warrior has, which is you cannot reach your enemies. If you use your movement ability to reach the enemy, they will use theirs to get away. And guess what? If you can throw your sword at the enemy and teleport to it, they use their movement ability to get away. you use yours to chase them. It would suddenly be a high skill matchup, which is really dynamic and really fun. A lot of movement, and dude, I would like to play that. I would like to play against that, and I think it would be really exciting. And now comes the biggest one, okay? I am removing the hammer. Sorry guys. This also like plays into my philosophy that I want every class to have a short range weapon, a mid range weapon, and a long range weapon, okay? Obviously not the exact same distances. Like an axe is not a mid range weapon. It's a short to mid range weapon, okay? So we're still gonna have variety between the classes. But my new warrior would have the sword, obviously for melee distance, the axe for a little bit further distance, and then the javelin for good mid range to long range, okay? How it works, I hope I can find some cool graphics on the internet that I can show you right now. But basically, you throw it out, okay? It goes pretty straight. Like you will have to like put it above the enemy's head, like for sure. And then eventually it like drastically goes down, okay? So the effective range should be pretty much what a slug rifle is, and it will not be usable at ultra long range like a sniper rifle or longbow. And I think it fits the warrior theme, yeah, really good. Exactly like the other warrior weapons, there would be like no ammo on this. It would do around 750 damage, shoot a little bit slower than the slug, a little bit faster than a longbow, and yeah, I think it would be really fucking cool. I got a great idea for the talent as well, which will make even more sense a little bit later when I talk about the shielding shout. But basically, I want every hit you do with the javelin, with the talent, to give you 100 shield for 8 seconds. This is stackable, so if you hit 3 javelins in a row, you get 300 shield. The first shield will not run out after the 8 seconds, but this will like stack up, and after 8 seconds of not hitting an enemy, it will go away. Or of course, like if the enemy breaks it, okay? The idea behind this is, first of all, obviously it's strong. Second of all, it's not a talent that makes your offense like stronger. And it plays really good into the idea of shielding warrior. We already had obviously the shielding shout plus the shield on leap. And I think the healing shout just really overshadows anything shields do in Realm for the warrior. Which is why I also changed the talent for the shielding shout. Hear me out. All your shields, okay? Like if it's from the shielding shout, from the javelin, from the leap, will explode after they expire for half the damage they absorb. This means a 400 shielding shout will always explode at the end for 200 shielding shout. This happens either when the shield breaks or when it runs out. Same with the hits from the javelin. Same with the leap 300 shield that will explode for 150 damage, okay? I think that would really like push this archetype of shielding warrior over just everyone playing Inspire healing shout warrior, okay? And while I think this here is not really weak, I think a little extra damage from this would be, I think the extra damage would just be more fun to play, and it would probably be better as well. Oh my god, I got so many exciting changes here. Next up, net shot removed from the game as well. I want a new ability for the warrior comparable to what's it called? The grounding slam in Blood Hunt. Basically a melee ability. Yes, you have me right. A melee ability called the heavy uppercut. How it works is similarly to the grounding shot. It punches everybody in front of you in the air and does a good 350, 400 damage, maybe even 500 to give it the edge over the grounding shock. But what will make this ability really strong is the talent. The talent is gonna be a disarm. After hitting the enemies with this ability, they will not be able to use their weapon for 1.5 seconds. You can still use your abilities, you can still get away, you can still throw conga them to disrupt them, but you will not be able to shoot for 1.5 seconds. I thought about making this an even longer time since you can still run away, which doesn't leave you completely stunned in any way. But if you think about it, if you're close range to a warrior and you cannot shoot at him for 1.5 seconds, that's really rough. And I really like the theme of the warrior just being the strongest close range class, and you don't wanna be exactly on him. Like he can have a sword, he can have this punch, and I think it will play really good. Also in solo versus squads, imagine how good this is. Even in squads versus squads, get your warrior to jump in there, disarm them so you can deal the damage without, you know, worrying about them shooting you. Even if it's just for a brief moment. Personally really like this, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Okay, lastly, the Moveability Talents. I want to keep the basic one here with the 35% reduced cooldown. I want to keep the 300 shield on leap. Again, I think it fits the theme of the shielding warrior very good. Brutality gonna stay the same as well, but I want to change the charge talent. This one here is absolute garbage and it's boring. I want to give the charge a talent that if you hit an enemy with it, it will completely stun them for 1.5 seconds. It is hard to hit a charge. It is hard. And again, it just would make warrior warrior that's like nightmare to play against close range. And it fits so well with the idea of your shield exploding. You wanna get to the enemy so that if your shield explodes, they get hit. You wanna get close range, hit an X, charge through them, turn around, hit an X, hit them with your new punch, okay? They fly in the air. Boom, another X, and with the raging X is building up with the new talent as well. I think it would be really great. Oh, also to the javelin, it's not gonna have any bloom. You will always throw the javelin with the arc exactly how it's being thrown. I want people to use the leap and like, you know, like mid-leap, like throw 2 javelins, 2, 3 javelins, okay? Maybe switch over to your sword. Like throw the sword, like blink to your sword and get another angle for the javelins and shit, you know? Like it would be, like the game would be so dynamic with this new warrior and I would absolutely love it, man. Guys, please let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I thought about this a long time. Lots of work went into this one and yeah, much more to come the next couple days. I'm gonna try to put out 2 videos every day until I've spoken about all the things I wanna say regarding the patch because I'm so happy it's coming. But yeah, again, let me know and yeah, have a nice day. I'll catch you guys around. Bye bye.